Hello everybody and welcome. Today we are at FanX in Salt Lake City and I'm super excited. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got cosplay, we got celebrities, we got amazing artwork, we got some weird stuff and everything in between. So I'm very excited and I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be super fun. So let's go ahead and get in there. Okay, so we're about to head in. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? That is a full-on dragon. That thing's moving around and it's super cool. You can go get eggs and stuff from it. What a crazy thing to walk in on. I just realized this is like a meet and greet. That's so cool. Whoa. That's so cool. It's a turtle talk. What is going on here? Is this a Blockbuster? Let's go check out. And they had the last Blockbuster experience. So we're gonna go ahead and head in there. All right, let's head back into Blockbuster. It's been since I was a kid, and oh my goodness, it feels like we're back in time. Now this is a weird time capsule from, you can actually buy these movies here, they're $5. This is crazy. Oh, they got PlayStation 2. There's hours. I remember just crouching down as a kid and just staring at all these games. Maybe not the Xbox ones. That one doesn't sound too familiar. And also, I got these nifty little vests. I'm finally a Blockbuster employee. That was like my dream job when I was a kid, was to become a Blockbuster employee. I finally made it. It only took a couple years. My favorite section, the horror section. Whoa! But this cracks me up to see it again because this is so authentic. And they have even original signs from Blockbusters that they've restored and try to keep up and nice. I think the thing that's blowing my mind is how big the sign is. You know, they always were like, oh, they're kind of small. No, this thing's ginormous. I'm 6 foot tall and this thing's just as tall as me. That is crazy. But oh, we got so many movies for sale. Oh boy, we can watch the first season of Buffy Lost. Oh, we got all the TV shows going on here. Smallville, Seinfeld. One of the crazier parts about the experience is you can smell the popcorn. It literally feels like you went back in time. There's snacks all around. And of course they got an authentic counter from a Blockbuster here. I mean, there's your quick drop off right there. Gotta just drop off, make sure you have it rewound. Got some stickers, merchandise back here, shirts. That's so cool. And just like when I was a kid, you can get your bouncy balls here. It only takes a quarter. And they even have authentic stuff. So you got costumes, old plaques. That's so cool. Old classic rug. That's so fun. I have stuff from Cannonball Run. I'm not quite sure what that movie is, but that's super cool. And of course they got Guitar Hero that you can go play. Oh, you got Burt Reynolds. Did Burt Reynolds work out Blockbuster? That was so cool. And finally, I got my official, I am a Blockbuster member. It's only been taken several years. My family was, and now I finally get to join the list. That's so fun. They actually sell these. And they're like really cheap, but they're so cool that you're finally a member. So this is the 501st in Utah, and this is so cool. There's like all these fans make this cool set. Oh, they got a little mouse droid down here. Look how cool that is. He's just relaxed though. And that is a droid that's moving around and a land speeder. That's so cool. Look at that little guy. It's so cool. Hello there. Hi, friend. Oh. That's so cool. Oh, hello. So cool. It's not every day you get to stand by a land speeder. Look how cool that is. And there's stormtroopers, droids walking around, and everything in between. That's so exciting. This is so cool. And all the donations go to Make-A-Wish, which is so cool. So this is our 501st around here. They're all volunteers, and it's just really, really cool. They make all these props that you can get fun photos with. Jawa running around. That's so cool. There's a little Jawa giving out little gifts. This is so cool. This is just like the Millennium Falcon. This is so cool. These guys are so talented, and this is all free and non-profit. Like, that's so cool. Look how it feels like we're there. So one of the fun things you could do here is actually play escape room. So they have a 5-minute one right here, which is really fun. Actually, excuse me, it's a 10-minute escape room. Phone booth, try to get out of it before you die. And they have a really cool one inside. So this is the inside of the phone booth. It literally is a phone booth, but it's a whole entire escape room. This is really cool. I love escape rooms. Okay, so we're going to head into the Spellbound Dungeon. That's their escape room. We're not playing, but they're giving me some permission to go show you guys, and I'm really excited. It's really cool. It's all D&D themed. So we're in here with the work lights on right now, but look how cool this is. So this is inside here. It's half dungeon, half 80s basement. That's so fun and so cool. And there's even a little mimic down here, but you gotta be careful with it. And this is really cool. You can even get a photo in the TARDIS, and like you have all the signatures of like the doctors over there. It's like a really fun photo op. And they have the mighty Eye of Sauron. Oh my goodness! But he's a balloon. He's very fragile. Surprisingly, it took the whole ring, but honestly, a pin could have done the whole thing. Guys, it's right behind me. The Stay Puft Marshmallow. It is ginormous. It's huge and delicious. So these guys are a volunteer group that do charities and stuff, and they have like props, replicas, and they even got demon dogs and a whole vehicle that they'll drive around town, a Slimer in the back, different ghosts, and of course Ghostbusters out. Gotta protect the place. Oh no, someone pulled the reactor. Oh no, the ghosts are getting free. What in the, oh no. This place is going to get really haunted. Thank goodness the Ghostbusters are here. Oh, okay, they calmed it down. They have a whole arcade up here. Take a look in. Oh, whoa. It's a whole bus full of arcade games. That's so cool. And you can get quarters and everything. It's like rocking in here. It's not every day you get to go to the arcade in a vehicle at a con. That's so cool. So this booth is very cool. They have robots that are like battle bots that they do it, and then you can actually go drive them and fight with them. That's super, super cool. And this robot right here is a champion. He's won. He's got awards. He's won 2 awards actually. He's a champion. Good job, bot. So this is the celebrity area where you can meet almost any celebrity. I met Matthew Lillard yesterday. It's such a cool experience. Like you just never know. I mean, there's the Chi-Chi Bang vehicle. Matthew Lillard's there, everything else in between is super cool. It's just like a really cool experience that you can meet celebrities, you help support their family. Some of them are very grateful for it, and that's what's so cool. Like I said, Matthew Lillard was one of the kindest people I've ever met. So I traveled to the 3rd floor, and I found this amazing area. There's all these independent, like people from Utah, and all their like creations around here. Like there's a whole hidden con up here that you didn't even know about, but there's like people playing D&D stuff. It's like very chill, relaxed vibes going on up here. And I really like it up here. So make sure to go check out the rest of the con, not just like the floor. Like there's a whole bunch of hidden places around here, and some of them have some really good gems. So this is really cool. The Colored Planetarium has something going on here. Let's go check out. So this area is really cool. The Colored Planetarium, that's our local planetarium, has all these exhibits. They're doing science stuff, testing out some new things that they're going to show off at like the planetarium. So it's kind of a fun exclusive thing. And learning is fun. So on these areas, they have science experiments that they're testing out. And then over here, some of their new experiences that they're doing. So drive Mars rovers, some fun VR stuff. That's so cool. It's kind of hidden. Like this is such a fun gem. There's so much variety at a con that I really think is fun. Is you can buy art, you can get books, you can get props, you can meet celebrities. There's just so much, and there's a million experiences too. It's so mind-blowing. I just think it's a really fun experience for everyone. It is quite busy, but in the best of ways. There's so many creative things, like look how cool, like these Zelda displays and miniatures. I'm always a sucker for them. Like Harry Potter, gnomes, goblins, very D&D. Even from Alice in Wonderland down there to Winnie the Pooh, which is really cute. It's super, super fun. And then we got this whole Pokemon area, which is so fun. We got Mewtwo up there. The Snorlax is super cute. And what's even cooler is even at the con, you can get tattoos done. And like, there's so many unique ones, and they're live right now. Like, there's plenty of people getting tattoos. That's so cool. I think my husband's a lot braver than me. He's actually getting a tattoo. This is absolutely crazy. His first one at a con. We'll see how it turns out. It's going to be very exciting. There's so many amazing artists and they're so talented. This is so cute. I love the little spooky vibes. There's just so many cool artists going around, from pins to keychains and everything in between. And this is what's so unique is there's so many different stuff, from keychains and just everything in between, and just such great artists. And what's cool is you can even meet the illustrator of the original Goosebump artwork from the books from when we were kids. That is so rad. That's my childhood. That makes me so excited. So this is a really cool booth. They actually give you DIY cross-stitch kits, so you can come over here and buy kits to make these cool nerdy art from like Blonic and everything in between, from Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing. It's super cute. This booth is super cute, but I think the thing that's most traumatizing from it is this little pin right here. It's the sawtooth scene, needle scene. That's so traumatizing. You can shake it around and have the needles go around. What the heck? This is one of my favorite booths. This is Tiff and Top Tabletops, and the art is so cute. It's very D&D, but whose turn is it? Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dragon Slaying. But like the art is just super cute, very fun, and there's always so much like uniqueness to it. And as a big D&D fan, of course, I'm gonna like it. And even the bag of holding has little cheeks. That is so fun. Oh no, not Jar Jar. He's a dummy thick. Oh no. Now this is super cool and this is fantastic. Little Aliens, episode 4, Jim Henson. What in the world? They're so cool. Very fun. This booth's so strange, but in the best of ways. There's so many different stitches. It's all Stitch, but like meet pop culture from every sorts, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Godzilla, which is very fitting for Stitch. And they have Funko Pops galore around here. I mean, they even have their own booth here. Funko themselves. I mean, you look at that. There's so many exclusive ones, from Donald Trump to fortune-telling cats. Weird mix, honestly. Kind of odd, but there's a ton of exclusive ones. Papa Smurf, why not? And you can even get art of Funko Pops. That's so unique. You just never know what you're going to find. Oh my goodness, they have a Roosevelt booth? That's so cool. They got so many like exclusive ones. They got FanX at Freddy's. This is a shirt I wear all the time. Like anytime you see me with a button-up shirt, that's it. It's usually a Roosevelt one. That's so cool. And something that's cool is all these shirts are pretty much exclusive to cons or exclusive to our con. So it's really cool. What's cool is they have exclusive shirts for Salt Lake City. So they have like the FanX at Freddy's one, a Salt Lake City one, and then just like I can't tell if it's Star Wars or Little Rebels. Yeah, Star Wars. There we go, right there. And some of these booths are absolutely insane looking, from Lord of the Rings to wands. Like there's a whole gate we just walked into a little fancy world of wands, everything in between, dragons, rocks, and of course, dice. Plenty of dice. You just never know what you're going to run into while walking through all these wonderful artists. Maybe there's some lewd art, some outfits so you can cosplay while you're at the convention too, or everything else in between. And there's so many different types of plushies. It would not take a lot to fill up a whole entire bed. So many swords and so many more swords and more and more weapons. And you can even get guns. More and more guns and swords and guns and swords and guns and swords and guns and swords. And more swords. Now this is a cool booth. You can actually buy droids here. You can get Mr. Bones. That's so fun. You just never know what you're going to find around each corner. And more swords. Don't worry, there's more. And last week we were at the Audi show, but don't worry, they still got plenty of bugs even at Comic-Con. So if you missed out at the Audi show, don't worry, we got some at FanX. And don't worry, for all you D&D people just like me, there's plenty of dice. You got bouncy dice, normal dice, expensive dice. So it's even cool, they even got blacklight dice. I mean, look how cool that it changes colors from white to black. There's the original color, then you put it on there, and it changes colors. That's so cool. And don't worry, you can even get a Christmas advent calendar of dice. All Christmas, you can get new dice. Now, I wasn't expecting to see this. Totes for Thirsties. It's literally, there's Pedro Pascal, and they're tote bags, and they're I mean, there's Maggie Lillard right there. I don't have to say much more. That's so funny. Oh, they got Hayden Christensen. Okay, maybe I might be getting myself a bag. Now this is pretty neat. These guys are actually making Hobbit holes that you can go rent and live in. That's so cool. And they're playing music here. That's so cool. They're living their best Hobbit lives. So over in this booth, they have almost any type of Pokemon you could think of. And they're very color coordinated. I really like that look. You got little Freddy Cocos, you got Mew, you got a little bit of everything. And don't worry, they also have small plushies from all sizes. And you can even get keychains of all sorts, every fandom. Even Jared Leto's Joker. This is a really beautiful booth. I mean, it feels like you just walked into a magical world. And there's just books for sale. That's so cool. And there's so many Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, but this one is really cool. It's ginormous. I mean, that's the size of his hand. That's just Freddy's head. Usually I've only seen these small ones, but this one's really cool. And pretty affordable, honestly. Now that's quite the booth. They're just doing books in there. That is absolutely ginormous. That's crazy. That took a lot of work to set up, I bet. So this is the Truffle College. They do some great treats that are all nerdy, fun. They got dice over there, Magic the Gathering, Baby Yoda, Hogwarts houses. They got a little bit of everything here. So when we were over there at the booth, we had to get ourselves a little treat. I mean, who doesn't want a little treat? And we got a little Totoro, like, canned truffle, that's the word. And look how cute it is. That's so fun. And I bet it tastes delicious. It's Oreo or cookies and cream. So let's give it a try. That was so good. That's actually a local around here, so they're super sweet people, and honestly, their treats are very cool and very sweet. I really enjoyed them. So, Oreo, that's so good. I'm gonna go try not to eat all the rest of it in the next 5 seconds. You know, there's so much amazing cosplay here, but you know, I just don't feel dressed appropriate. Hold on, give me 1 second. And that's a lot better. See, now we're in proper outfit. Scott Pilgrim, you know, just a little basic, simple, keeping it easy. Oh my gosh, is that the Slimer? Oh my goodness, he's so cool looking. And also, he doesn't have the cheeks like the normal Slimer though. He's missing out on one detail. There's even scary things around here. You just never know what you'll find. So what's really cool is they have an area called Kidson. It's an area where they do more kids activities, fun booths for kids as well. And there's kind of cool like panels, princess meets and greets, and it's kind of just a fun experience. This is so cool. It's a whole carousel made out of balloons. Just no one sneeze or even breathe towards it. It looks a little fragile. And then over there, there's some dinosaur meet and greets, and then kids obstacle courses, build some stuff. Super fun. All right, so we're not gonna spend much time in there, but I just want to show that there's some fun options. You know, just not a kid, not to spend too much time in there. I mean, some of you might believe that, and some of you might be correct, but that's not true. Alright, so that will do it for us being at con at FanX. It's been so much fun. Thank you, FanX, for having us out. Thank you for giving us some passes to come check out the funness of it all. So many amazing cosplays, so many just amazing artists, and honestly, it was so fun. So if you guys want to see more like this, make sure to subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see where we decide to roam and wander next.